Hello Gundam fans, this is Brown92, and today I'll be looking at the Super Deformed Full Armor Unicorn Gundam from the Unicorn Gundam OVA series. So this is the final form of the Unicorn Gundam when it got the clear green cycle frame, which we saw in episode 7, but also a little hint of it in episode 5. And it also has new pieces. The arms are new, which actually give you green clear cycle frame. And the legs are the Banshee, which also had the cycle frame. So it has a lot more than the original Unicorn. Also, these parts, this half of the leg is new because it has the little peg molded in. You still actually get it. So if you don't like the peg, you can always take it off, but you need it for the missiles. And it does have the clear green, or the metallic green sticker on the forehead, back of the head, the visor, and you do get a sheet of marking stickers. And there's also the white on the crotch and the gray on the feet. So still not a lot of stickers. And articulation-wise, same. It's almost the same. Ball-jointed head. You can still do that stupid third mode if you want. They don't even show it on the instructions, so I guess they kind of want to forget about that. Ball-jointed shoulder, arm. Because it is a new arm, they gave elbows. Something that the original didn't have. So it is now pretty much the same as the newer SDs. Swivel wrist, and a swivel waist, and the skirt armor is separate from the crotch here. We have the ball-jointed hips and ball-jointed feet, which come off very easily. And they're actually cutting away at the at the ball joint, and they're indented, so you can kind of get a wider stance. So articulation is actually a lot better than the original because of the elbows. That's pretty cool. Now we do have the original weaponry. We have the beam magnum, and a little sticker there. You can store it on the backpack if you want. And in the hand, we also have because the cycle frame is now green, we have a greenish beam saber. I don't know if his beams were green in the OVA because I don't think he ever used them in episode 7, so I don't know if they would have been green as well or if they would have been normal pink. And of course, the shield, which has the sticker in the middle, and the white ones, when you open it up, it can also be stored on the back and on the arms. Even though the arms are new, they still accept it. So those are the normal accessories, but of course we have the new stuff. We have the very little missiles for the legs, and the one side is curved, and the curved part is what goes onto the top. Really that. These things will be lost very easily. They're so tiny. Like that. And we also have, for the first time I think in SD, the beam machine guns, which are very nice. And you can do what it did in, I think, episode 3? Was it 3? Where it has the beam machine gun by itself, but of course, in episode 7, the shields are on top. Like that. And of course you get 3 of those. And you can create, I think it was a halfway point in episode 7, where it just had the machine guns and the shields. Like that, so you can do that if you want. Are you not happy with that, Unicorn? Well, that's okay, because we have more stuff to give you. You got the bazookas, which have missiles you can take off if you want. And they do have little stickers for the scopes right there. And a movable handle, which is good because if it wasn't if it wasn't able to move, I don't think it would fit into the arm, even though the elbows bend. It would be very hard to get it over the shoulder. But because it does, it looks kind of natural. Which I don't think the unicorn even used in episode 7. It didn't really have time. And, of course, the fuel tanks, which are on ball joints, have separately colored thrusters. And to put those on, you just have to put it where the machine gun was. And it does have a little peg at the top, which stops it from moving all over the place. If that was there, it would probably spin. And then just peg this into the middle here. Peg the bazooka. There's little gaps right there. You have little pegs in the side. And there we have the full armor Unicorn Gundam in Unicorn mode. And it looks pretty cool. And yeah, it's back heavy, but because of these fuel tanks, you don't have to worry about it, because they work as an extra pair of legs pretty much. So no problem standing. And of course, it does transform, just like the other ones. So, take that head, unpeg the side. Switch it around. You do have stickers with pupils if you want to use them. I personally never want to see those. I think they're only good for the BB Senshi. Split the horn. And then extend the torso. Flip down the flaps for the chest vents. Take the shoulder armor off and pull this out and put it into the extended peg. Same thing here. And then we'll just switch the armor around. So this one will go over here now. And then you can't extend the crotch. Actually, we're going to take that off. Or not the crotch, the stomach. It does have the cycle frame, but it's very hard to do. It's hardly noticeable. And then you can extend the crotch piece right like that. Oh, and the front skirts move. I don't know if I forgot to mention that. And then, come on, flip up the beam sabers. Like that. And then, of course, I'm going to take this off to do it. Come on. Have to open up the shields pieces. This is a little hard to get in here because it has to be just right with those fuel tanks in the way. It's kind of a pain. It's a very close fit. And then extend these ones. Like that. And we have the full armor Unicorn Gundam in destroy mode. And it looks really nice with the clear cycle frame. Or the clear greenish. It's like a greenish blue. Sort of. Not straight green. Not like the eyes. It's got the beam Gatling guns, the bazookas, all the missiles, the beam magnum, the beam saber. Yeah, this thing looks really awesome. It's pretty solid once you get it all attached. I find that the backpack piece actually holds better in destroy mode because the beam saber handles, when they're flipped down, they hit against it and it's a little too tight. But when they're up like that, it's a lot more flush against the backpack. And the articulation is the exact same. So let's compare this guy to the original release, which doesn't have the clear leg cycle frame. They're thinner, and the arms don't have the clear cycle frame. They're a little bit thinner, but not too much compared to the new one. Also, this one doesn't have the elbow articulation. So this one is far superior, and it would be cool if they actually, it'll be an online exclusive probably, release with the clear pink cycle frame with the new arms and legs, and the extra elbow articulation, so it'll probably be like, just online exclusive, I would assume. And how about the Banshee? Which does have the newer leg pieces. So that is the Full Armor Unicorn SD. If you want a version of the Full Armor Unicorn and you don't have a lot of shelf space, because let's admit, these fuel tanks do take up a lot of space in the bigger kits. They do take up more here, but they're not too bad. I say this is a good option. It does transform, but obviously not completely. It looks really good. You have all the weapons that do detach. You can have a reenact different parts of Episode 7. It would have been nice if it had little stands to mount the beam machine gun shield funnel pieces, but still, it is pretty awesome. So that's about it, and I'll see you at the next review.